There is no amount of pressure anybody can mount on Oyetola. God can never bring him down. That's why it's not good to dig the hole of enmity too deep. When I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. I don't bootlick, I don't backbite, and I don't betray. That is why God is not with this government. Yes, because they just want everything to stop APC at that time. Having spent 72 days in prison for the first time, rekindle my beliefs and agitation for good governance and better society. From the second arrest was when I was arrested and also detained when the election was annulled by General Babangida, and was also taken to prison equally. It was horrible because some of us that were arrested, many of us don't even know the offense committed. So having realized this, we were just willing to prison. But the good Samaritans, the people of Nigeria, stood solidly behind us. The late Iyalode of Osogbo, Mama Kolade, Chief Depo Ogunwale Boripo, and so many other notable Nigerians, Chief Ayo Fasami, Senator Ayo Fasami, Professor Amotekun Olorode, Professor Idowu Awopetu, Professor Dipo Fasina, and many others supported me then when they were teaching at the University of Ife, now Obafemi University. Their kind of support given to me then was inspirational, because Chief Ganifa Emi of blessed memory, my mentor, was the one that God used, that Mama Kolade, the Iyalode of Osogbo, the then Iyalode of Osogbo, ran to serve as our lawyer, and Chief did not take a kobo from us, and he fought for the release of us then, and I was released by court order. So after our release, Chief Ganifa Emi advised me to talk to the press, that what is my regret in what I am doing, and he has taught me that there is no regret in fighting for the right of people. And I made a pronouncement that if I have given opportunity again, I will do the same. That I have never regretted all I've done because of fighting for the right of the people. So therefore, it was a great honor and privilege that I was sent to prison for the second time. Then the third time, because I've been to in and out of prisons for more than 10 times, arrested by the police, detained by the SSS here and there. Sometimes we'll be charged to court, sometimes we'll not be charged to court. But Chief Ganifa Emi always there. From Chief Ganifa Emi we are grateful to so many people. The lawyers, Yinka Muyiwa from Lagos, Adindu, Barrister Amechina Kande, and many notable great lawyers in Nigeria who find it so convenient, including Chief Barrister Femi Falana, and many notable. So they encourage me, they encourage many affairs. And now lawyer Femi Aborisade, whom I regarded as also my mentor and leader in activism. The road was rough, and I don't pray for the generations coming behind us to experience what we passed through when we were fighting the military for enthronement of democracy. It was horrible. It was a suicide, and very, very traumatizing. It was not beans and cake. It was not bread and butter. What they are doing now is just child play. When police were not they are not they don't know anything about democracy in Nigeria before. Brutality is what is their norms, and that is what they know. Whenever we organize a rally, we brutalize us, tear gas us, fire live bullets at us. So many occasions my family harassed, my wife was harassed in our matrimonial home by the security agents, because my mother was harassed, my family harassed by the police and the DSS because they want to arrest us. So in the course of resisting the arrest, they face the bully, at times slap them, at times push them to the wall. So there are so many uncountable things that was experienced. So me personally, any children that believe that believe in activism, I can't stop them, but I will not preach to them that they should be an activist by all means, because what entails to be a genuine activist is not, apart from the name you have, you must have a job as an activist. Otherwise, you will die in penury. Poverty will kill you. And the materialism, when you see other colleagues who, by way of anything, you'll be tempted. And this is what is happening now. Because not many of us will venture to farming and everything. It took many people, many call us unemployed. Many don't even see anything good in someone like me, because they believe why somebody will be from morning to evening without doing anything, just be criticizing soldier, criticizing bad government for nothing. Does he have job? Then I always do tell them, I don't have job. I'm not seeking for any. I'm comfortable with what God gives me. How will you survive? How will you pay the school fees of your children? So God is paying the school fees of my children, and I give glory to Almighty God today. I've produced good numbers of graduates. Apart from my own biological children, I've also extended it so many. There are many people who occupy different offices today. Whenever I see them, whenever I heard about them, whenever they call me, I feel happy, and I give glory to Almighty God that I didn't come to this world for nothing. I have made an impact into many lives. So activism, I will advise the generation coming to tread softly when it comes to issue of, it entails so many things. So you deny yourself of many things. You have to deny yourself, because you cannot engage in social vices. You have an identity, you have an address. Those who train in it don't have address. You have the address, because as an activist, because you have an address, it has become taboo for you to engage in anything that will bring problem to your family. Any small problem will tarnish the entire name, and it will bring disrepute to the family your great grandfather labor to build. You cannot engage in fraud. So taking office, conventional politicians will find it difficult to work with you, because they will be afraid that you may not want to participate in their hidden agenda, fraud and everything. So they may not take you really into the mainstream of governance. But whoever they have opportunity that you have will perform creditably well. And that is why many of them end up. Have you ever seen any activist being sent to prison on account of fraud, participating in government? No. Because we will always remember where we are coming from, and we will always remember where we are going, and we don't want to put into shame the name of the family where the children the wife and and the siblings will not be able to come out boldly and identify with you. That so it is because fraudulent politicians don't have shame. That's why you see their children gallivanting all over places. Anybody convicted or charged to court on account of fraud, their family to bury their head in shame, but not nothing of sort. The people celebrate them. And some armchair critics also will say, no, there is nothing wrong in it. After all, some of our generation of this generation will carry placard celebrating them, and that is the problem we have. But having participated in government gave me an idea on how best to run our society. I will continue to give glory to Almighty God. And after God, I will continue to thank Oyetola. And that is why there is no amount of pressure anybody can mount on Oyetola. God can never bring him down. Yes, I know I'm more closer to him than anybody. I took my time to assess people from distance. Yes, he's a human being. He has his past. He has his record. He has his own weakness. But when some others avoid people like me, he took risk to engage me that, no, I'm going to use this. If he wanted to make me commissioner, it was pressure from me, from all quarters. This man, so he now dropped me. But the conscience, because he's a man who has conscience, he prioritized my own appointment that no, once I have opportunity, I'm going to engage this man. Because this man is loaded with a good idea and intention. So they mounted pressure even from my community. There are politicians who doesn't want to see me. They wrote a lot of petition. They even went to the extent of telling that I don't even have certificate, that you should not even engage me, because I'm someone that don't even make noise about myself. I don't make noise. I keep everything. I attaches confidentiality to everything I do. So that pressure forced him to drop me. But because conscience worry him, whenever he see me, he's not comfortable. Unlike some others who see it as a business as usual. If I don't use him, nothing will happen. But when I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. I don't bootlick, I don't backbite, and I don't betray. And it is one of the covenants I have with God. I will never betray anybody till I bid the world goodbye. So when I see anything that have any relationship with betrayal, I will excuse myself from it. So that is why some people find it difficult to trade with me. And I love it. But because I cannot betray, if you betray me, I will treat you like an outcast. So that is why if we are together, don't behave like a conventional politician when I'm dealing with you. The day I notice a flash of lies in your life, that's I call it a day. So when Alhaji Oyetola CON engage me, well, kudos to the assembly during Timothy Uweye, Right Honorable. Osun was the first state. Of course, it is in my book when we started for Gogulesi Hall, opposite UCH Ibadan. When the program started, we had the conference. It was the conference that ushered in the Amotekun of a team. So it was after it was named that what is the next thing. Then we started experiencing problem from the president, I mean the former Attorney General of Federation, and some others who gang up that they will not allow Amotekun to come to place. So, having realized this, kudos to former governor of Osun State, Excellency Rotimi Akeredolu of blessed memory, SAN of blessed memory. He fought tooth and nail to bring this into, but because Alhaji Oyetola CON has a vision and he believes that he is so passionate about the security of his people, so the House of Assembly approached him that they want to conduct a public hearing on this. He said they should go ahead. I have never seen such since I've been in this state. I have never seen such. The public hearing was massive. The turnout was unprecedented. And look at how people pouring out their grievances against insurgents and the crisis in Nigeria, that the security of life and property is a sole responsibility of government, any responsible government in any country. So I was invited to come and give memoranda on this security of the thing. I didn't even know that it would pave way for my appointment as Amotekun Director General. I was doing my own, and I give chronicle analysis of how to serve our society and our environment, put everything to black and white, and submitted it to the House of Assembly. So we are in it here. It was after that the House of Assembly complete their public hearing on it, and they send it to Mr. Governor for his assent. And the governor did. So the governor said, why am I wasting time? This man has been a security man ever since. He has been a PCRC. He has been this. He was the one that brought out the altars. Altars have been existent, but I am the one that made them known to the state government that they are good. They can do the work. The vigilante have been the one that brought them to the government. They are just using them for night guard and all that. I said, no, we can bring them together and they will be useful. Some of them have an experience. So then, the traditional hunters, because we also need them, like what we did in South Africa, using African science to fight with those white imperialists at that time. So African science was also introduced into our everything, and I saw it and I know it is real. So let's make use of ComSci, let's make use of hunter, let's make use of vigilante. I have a good business and I have the missions and I have experience. So because my appointment was announced during COVID-19, so it was a terrible period for me, and because we don't have capacity to withstand the pressure of COVID-19, so Dr. Oyetola CON now called me privately and said, Comrade, your appointment is going to be this COVID-19 is going to be a test for you. Restriction of movement must be prioritized, because and you know that in Ejigbo we have many of our people in Abidjan. In Osogbo we have some of our people in Ghana. In Ilesha, we have our people in Abidjan, we have in Ghana, we have in Togo. They may want to come back home, and we need to control the spread of this. We have to, by all possible means, curtail it, and that's what. So having got the mandate, and I sit down, and the best strategy to use is to mount guard in all our border towns and everything. So we can start it, and day and night we'll be on the road. And that was what helped us in Osun State. And that's why when people are talking about, oh, you have not done this, I said, no, stop it. Don't invite the wrath of God into your head. If you don't know, you don't know. But you know, you turn your back to it, you are inviting the wrath of God to your head. And God is so God. When God is pleased with you, He's pleased with you. When God is angry, He visited all anger and extended it to generation and generation it extend it to many generations from your family. So don't ask for the wrath of God. That's what I used to tell them. Limit your political criticism to fact and figure. Don't lie against anybody. So having realized that, he gave the appointment against all odds, and in defense of their pressure against him not to give me appointment. Because those who are familiar with me, those who knew that if you give him appointment, this guy, you will not control him again, no. And this is the problem, and that's why I'm having problem with conventional politicians. And I may have problem with them. I'm not having problem with my God. Who are they? They are mortals. They can't stop anything. It is when the God is ready for anything. Can any human being stop God from performing his miracle? This is what they don't know. Politicians always equate themselves with God. And this is my disagreement with them. They know themselves. They know. Those who gang up know they are doing it. But you know their strategy. If we start from one person will want to multiply, want to drag more people so that I can have more supporters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They increase in numbers. So now there are innocent among them. Let me be frank with you on this. People don't know. They drag some people. When you engage them, they said he's a bad man. But he has never done bad to me, but I'm always afraid to do anything with him. Because they said this, but he doesn't talk to you. He will also don't want to see anybody. And when he's talking, he talk angrily. And that's why I say the way they describe this man is way. So, but later they will now move closer to you. They will now so this man is godly. He's God-fearing man. So this man is no, and they don't talk good of. This is the type of society we are. And if you realize it, the appointment he gave me is an appointment that has no thank you. Haven't realized it from day one the appointment was announced. I give glory to Almighty God. That's why I don't play with traditional rulers in Osun State. From Oni, Ojaja, Okurusi, to all the other traditional rulers, including Aragbiji, the late Akiro of Ikiru. Babaro Tawaya mobilized Elerimo Verimo. Mobilized nothing less than almost about 40 traditional rulers to me. I can't forget Olororuwo and Salu Eduaba and so many others who were traditional rulers who painstakingly felt that no, this man must not fail. Kabiyesi Aromolaran, they did wonders. Late Aromolaran did wonders, and they gave me support. So I've realized many things that many traditional rulers did for me, and that's why I said no, this institution must not be bastardized. Olororuwo make it a point of duty together with Kabiyesi Alagbiji of Iragbiji that Amitolu Shittu must not fail. We must give him all the support. If Akirele of Ikirele do come every time that know what is going on, how do we help you? Kabiyesi Elejigbo, Ogi of Ejigbo, no fantastic traditional ruler, and many. Babatimi, they always gave me support. All of them. They don't discriminate. They're always happy. In fact, Kabesi Akirele of Ikirele, when we are doing recruitment, I've never seen God-fearing traditional ruler like that in my life. You know what Kabesi did? He listed those who have still goats in his community, those who engage in stealing, that if they seek for Amotekun, don't engage them. Or these people, this one is a thief, he's also for time, he's also there, this one breaks shop, this one did, this one was a net convict. Send the letter to me. They obtained forms. They didn't know I have an information. So when I see them, I study their names with tactically. Some people hate me, say no, these people, they have Ogun, they have the Jew, they have the capacity. I say we don't want them. They say, are you the only one here? I said we don't want them. We want to send their names to SSS for profiling. You did not. Then we have a courageous traditional ruler who gave us. So, and now, okay, no problem. He said we should invite them. I invite. So, when I came, I said, I want to interview them myself. I want to interview them. So, I have all their facts before me. And we asked, how are you? After, can we meet you? What have you done for your society that makes you to qualify for the job? And this is, but sometimes also they date, because I've already put it in my diary. I will throw the question. But you are alleged of stealing goats in so place. No, I don't know anything about it. They lie against me. They do that. I say, my friend, why taking you to palace for interrogation and prosecution? Why the palace ban you? They banish you now. Have you forgotten? They say yes. They say, why are you here again? So you want to use this opportunity to continue your no problem. We'll call you later. That's how I intentionally weeded them out of the system. So unlike what is happening now, you see, responsible government, that's why it's not good to dig the hole of enmity too deep. When the present government want to take over power, they were looking for all means, and they say strategy what they are using today. Again, that's why I keep quiet. It's only that the APC people don't know how to fight them, that it is their trademark, using all sort of garage lies to get everything they want. That's what the government knows for. You know that they went to court. They went to the same Federal High Court a day to election, that the court will stop us from participating in the election, and they got an injunction which they cannot even sustain. So they got an injunction against us. They served me. When they served me, I said no, I will never work against court of competent jurisdiction in my life. Anything court, no. And I send the signal to all our formation that don't participate in this next election. If you are caught, you're on your own. I'm not participating. Nobody should go to polling booth as a voter. Don't go to polling booth as a security agent. That is why God is not with this government. Yes, because it's not that they just want everything to stop APC at that time, forgetting that the security area is untouchable, that they should not even look at it. Even though if they take over the government, they should give it a credibility. The Amotekun that we struggle to give credibility to, that I always go to press house to tell them, if you see any of them collecting bribe, call me, I will resign. Prosecute me and jail me. None of our boys will go into criminal activities. If you give them money, they will not take. If you give them food, they will not take. They will rather tell you the government is paying their salary. And as at that time, their salary was not determined by the government. We were just working. It was after 4 or 6 months that they started getting their money. You know that when they are not getting salary, they were prone to so many things, but they didn't do that. So, you know, the orientation given to them, how to handle the people on the street, what they should do, how to engage themselves, and that is the training we were giving them, briefing every morning, every Monday, and asking the feedback from the people. So we have a toll-free mass at Okefia, where the people in the state can access us directly, toll-free, 293, toll-free. So people we call the line is toll-free. If they see any misconduct on the part of our officers, they will tell us. They will tell us time, they will give us everything. That makes us to have absolute control over their conduct. To any officer involved in short, in overspeeding, in bringage in the town, we call them. No, so people call us that so time. Okay, bring out the logbook. In the logbook, we will see that so vehicle move out at so hour. So we track them, and we punish them. The Ministry of Finance knew that I'm a Mr. No Nonsense. Once you misbehave, I suspend your salary, because the law that established Amotekun did not give me unilateral power to sack any of them. So, but the law did not capture that. The law did not say that I can withhold their salary. So we inform the Ministry of Finance that okay, so people don't pay their salary until you get clearance from me. So that regulate them. So some don't, up to today, when you don't receive salary for 6 months, automatically you are not in the system. You are not in the system. And again, I will invite you personally to come and write statements. And once you write statements, I'll keep it in your file. I will not send you away. Then the second one is that I will practically invite you, come and submit the uniform to us, and I will collect the uniform. So now I will inform the police, the third stage, I will inform the police that so person is no more with us. If you see any of our uniform in it, it's an impersonation. So I don't know. So it's on suspension. I will not give you letter. I will not do anything. But so many people were just like that. Criminal, you know how to take care of them. And when the bandits took over this state, I know what to do about them. I know all their antics. I monitor them at night. For more than 60 days, I devoted my time monitoring activities at night. Later, I extended it to 6 months. I'm not doing any other thing than moving from Garajolode to the boundary of Ondo and Osun, from Okela to Okwara. So I always do that to understudy our security situation at night, from Wowena to Asejire. So I will do it. I will make sure I move between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. from Asejire to Owena, from Owena to Asejire, from Owena to 4 times. 4 times. So I know if anything happen in Ife, I know the spot, and I will tell you that in so place this happened there. So without my name before they even tell me, because they know that Oga do verification. And that's why I said I am more knowledgeable in terms of security work than some of you that have spent 35 years in service, because you use all your life in office. I have been an activist, so I know what we are doing. So nobody can intimidate me. So, and at the same time, it is not measured by anything. It is by achievement, and that's why I make sure that our borders, our border towns were well policed. So it was difficult for the bandits to take advantage or not, because they know I will smoke them out. Yes, because infiltration have taken over their recruitment. And I always say it, don't do security because of politics. If you politicize security, you can never get good results. Amotekun have been politicized in Osun State. When I was there as the pioneer DG, I give kudos to retired General Demola Adewigbe and General Adewimbi. They gave me support. Of course, at the time when there are some things in the politics, they want to break our unity, and what they do is to create artificial crisis. So it was later General Adewimbi realized it. So and that's why me and General Adewimbi today, we are 5 and 6. There is nothing General Adewimbi do now that I will not get myself involved. Whether birthday, whether wedding, whether anything, because we are more or less one big family. If we have opportunity again, they will not do anything. They will just say, no, let Comrade handle everything, because they've tested me. They know that I will never compromise. And this is what, when you politicize security, because the moment a government is formed, charlatans take over the government, and they are the one that will have a direct access to the governor. Governor is not local government chairman. No. Governor is a big post recognized by the Constitution of Nigeria. When you talk of territorial area, he has control over a territory. The governor of a state is the alpha and omega of his territory, recognized by the law. So the office of governor is a very big office, and the security, conventional security agencies always camp them, isolate them, create boundaries, create barrier around them, so that people will not have access to them, because it's a sacred office. What do I mean? So if you are not intelligent like Alpha Aregbesola, you will be caged by some hoodlums who masquerade to be your loyalists. Because they will make sure that you don't have access to people who can open your eyes to some things. The moment you allow them to build fake walls around you, you become the enemy of people. So there are some governors who are very, very sound intelligently. They break protocol. Get out, familiar. So I want to mean here now. One le pamina. About the family, let them kill me now. One be kilo sele. Oga, one je kiri ni bi báyìí. One say báyìí, ni bi báyìí. One ba bi báyìí je. Oga, one ti one je kan ri mo. One ti one say dáadáa. Okay, wá rí mi lálẹ́. So from there, because they are afraid, if you detach yourself from people who can tell you the good story, you will be misled. This governor, he will be here, will be listening. He was unhappy when I tendered my resignation letter. Yes, he was unhappy. Senator Ademola Adeleke was not happy that I tendered resignation. Because a lot of people have went to him, that man is a bad man, that man is this. But some people keep on telling him that, no, Baba, you're that Daniel. Don't allow him to go. Don't allow him to go. You're that Daniel. But because of bad belly, that some people have. They want to politicize everything, so they twist him. Even when they came to take vehicle from my house here, the governor disagreed with them. They have to find lies around their story because they knew that what they did is wrong, and they don't want governor to disgrace them. They don't say, Mr. Governor, mọ́tò mẹ́rin ló máa kó lọ. The governor, I know the governor will say, how did this guy get to know all this? I'm a security man. Governors will not worry about that. I know what governor eats, when and time he eat them, because I know a lot of things, but I don't talk. That is me. I'm not the type of person that will divulge, classify information. I don't do it. Whether you kill me, you kill me. But on this one, I will let the governor know, let the whole world know that I know the feelings of governor on that day when some politician went to him and give him fake information about this. Governor say, many yẹn náà pọ̀ jù. Say, hey, ọ̀gá mẹ́rin ni. So, and Alimi Kolapo, barrister, was also misled. They now gave him fake information that we discover he has multiple vehicles in his car, and so he now misfire. That 2 vehicles were recovered from him unknowingly to him. He didn't verify that only 1 vehicle was willingly gave to them. So he made a release, and I blasted him that you are a choose. You really, what they call you is what you are line machine of PDP. So when Alimi verified, he later realized, I groove. He didn't say anything again. He was waiting for opportunity to strike again. So he now got the opportunity when the rehabilitation of our health centers, everything, which we did. A company was given many years ago before we were appointed, because he saw my name as one of the figures and the arrowhead of anti-corruption in Nigeria, in Osun State. Now, this is an opportunity for me to strike at this man that have attacked me once. He didn't know that he was chasing shadow. So what has become of them now? So what I'm saying in essence is that it is even good to toe the line of righteousness. It is even good to allow righteousness to rule you. They went to court to stop Amotekun for participating in the election process, which they got injunction from. Few months after they were in the same office. So now they want to conduct election and they want Amotekun to participate. Say it's not possible without having power. So that's why when you are digging the hole of enmity, don't dig it too deep, because you may be the one that will trap into it. The best mechanism you can use now is to support the conventional security. They cannot leave it to Amotekun now, because if you call Hunter now, Hunter will tell you they can't work with certain elements within the system of Amotekun. If you call Vigilante now, the Vigilante will tell you they can't work with some elements within Amotekun. You cannot unilaterally employ the drug sellers. Narcotics drug sellers. You cannot engage the cultists in the system. There's no way you will give the work of security to an armed robber. You cannot engage the service of the hire killers in the security business. So because they know they are hunters, they will hunt them to death. Because they know those who will torment them. Now they've joined them now. The next thing So that is why the work of security should not be given opportunity whatsoever to a criminal. Whatever, once you are a criminal, you have the record of criminality. It's an aberration. The work of security must be an aberration to such. Not be an alien. It is too sacrilegious to allow such. That is what is happening now, and that is why people don't respect. When I was there, I gave stringent condition. Stringent condition. You pass. Even I have not done one out of 100 of what I wish to do, because that's why in all over the world, the agency they respect so much in Nigeria is the SSS, because you can be a citizen of German, you pass through a lot. It is very easy to become American citizen or British citizen. To be British, German citizen, you must pass through the DSS. The recruitment, the style, the investigation is through the DSS in Nigeria. They will employ service of private from Ghana, from everywhere, all Africa. They will sponsor them up to your primary school. They will investigate you, your friends, your siblings, your mother, your father. They will even know the numbers of concubine your father have. They will put everything in your file, and when they were to give you the citizenship, they will put all the they will call you that in the course of this, investigate this, your mother is this, your grandmother is this, you are from so compound, you are this, you are that, you are this. These are your. So the security of the work of security is not bread and butter. So unlike what they are doing now, so to get it done perfectly, to get rid of banditry, I wish the state listen to me. They should bring the hunters, they should bring all the vigilantes, they should bring Amotekun, all of them together. But whoever that hunter cannot work with, once they mention them, they should excuse them. Those that vigilante cannot work with, once they identify them, they should excuse them. They should now go into secret place, sit down and ruminate on how to tackle the security. I can tell you within 4 weeks, it will be a thing of the past.